citizens of Rome. We are here today with another episode of ERN, the Empire of Roman News. And today we have a special guest. His name is Gnaeus Pompeius Magnus. Damn, try saying that 3 times real fast. But for short, just call him Pompey the Great. And without further ado, Pompey the Great! Hey Pompey, you want anything to drink?
Sure. Have Myris bring you up.
Myris?
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Myris,
Yeah.
my hug. Thank you, sir.
Wow, Pompey, always great with the kids. Just remember that now when you're voting.
Pompey,
How was your family like?
Well, my family, I adored my family. You know, as a child growing up, I was in a very wealthy Italian household. So, you know, I mean, things were fairly well.
Yes. And your father dealing with his position in the government. I mean, how did that take a toll on you?
Well, you know, I mean, it took a toll. I had to understand a lot of things at a very early age.
Yes.
But in his positioning, you know, I learned a lot, and I came to appreciate my father for the man he was.
So many people say that your father was a great man.
Yes, my father was a great man, especially in the position that he held. He was, he was a wealthy Italian provincial,
Yes.
and he also was the first to establish the family amount in the Roman nobility as well.
Wow. So you guys had a really big part in the government. You could say probably part of one of the consuls. What were we gonna say?
Well, I had to get accustomed to a lot of things at a very young age.
Yes.
So, you know, my positioning as a child was more stern than a lot of fun and playing around. I had to back my father in a lot of decisions that he made.
Yes. So do you understand that, folks? He knows you need an emperor that is going to know what to do, and this guy obviously knows how to do it. Okay, so bear with me here. I'm going to touch upon a very touchy subject. How was it when your father died? I mean, can you explain how you were feeling and what emotions were going through you? I mean, actually, can you explain to the audience what happened? They say that it was a pandemic plague.
Well, touching on that subject, the feelings that I took on at that moment was really unbearable, and the way that he died was really unfortunate.
How did he?
Well, my father died by a strike of lightning.
A strike of lightning? Is he kidding?
Sir, actually, I really don't find that subject funny.
He's serious. Oh, I am so sorry, Pompey. Audience, please, everyone, let's take a moment of silence and let's ask the gods, specifically the god of Zeus, the lightning god. Why did he have to take him away?
I feel as if we're coming onto the subject a little bit funny. But it's really not that funny. The role that I had to take on upon my father's death was a very big role that I had to take on, and I had to fill in very big shoes.
I think we all understand. Correct me if I'm wrong. You allied with Sulla, and you both took on the Marians.
Correct.
So after you allied with Sulla and took over, because the Marians were dictating too much, and Sulla actually became the dictator, right?
Mm-hmm. Correct.
Yes, and it was also true that he was very fond of you.
Yes, he appreciated the work that I did very well.
Yes, and correct me if I'm wrong, but he offered you his stepdaughter. Now, let me just ask you a quick question. How was it banging Sulla's stepdaughter, huh?
Well, that's another story. you
know, you don't want to lay it out there like that. So, Pompey, it's kind of the end of our show right now, but I think we all deserve a sneak peek of that speech that you will be giving in a couple of weeks at the Coliseum.
Well, the speech I can say will be very exclusive, and I really don't want to leak everything that I will be touching on, but I will give you key details on what I will be pointing out. What we need is someone who's going to listen to the people and push forward for what we need and what we want in our community. Not alone the community, but our whole country. I'm coming from generations and generations of leaders and conquerors
yes.
who's put their best foot forward and fought for the people, not alone our families. So what I want to be doing is I want to let people know that I'm here for them. I'm not here for my own causes. I'm here to stop war. And people who's coming to cause war, we will declare war.
Yeah.
On the behalf of our people and our families.
So, Poppy, in this race, who do you think has the better edge going in?
Well, as I see it now, this is not a race. I will be emperor.
Whoa, that sounds a little cocky to me, doesn't it, folks?
Not cockiness at all, sir. I'm just speaking from how I feel, and I'm as confident as Zeus was when he struck my father by lightning.
I am so sorry. You know what? That was not at all necessary. But thank you for coming today. We will see you at the Coliseum in a couple of weeks. You heard it here, folks. Good night.